Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, welcome, hello. So for today's video, we are going to be looking at the Jawbreaker Palette by Jeffree Star. Now this is just the outer packaging, which we don't need. So yes, let's get into the real Jawbreaker Palette here. First of all, I just want to say that this palette is really good quality. And it is sturdy and has a bit of weight to it. I noticed that straight off the bat. I wasn't shocked by the size. It's about the same size as my Carnival palette by Stacey Marie. My Carnival palette's just a little bit longer, whereas the Jeffree Star one's slightly taller. I love smaller palettes, but I also love palettes that are this size, and I'm so glad that he's kept it as just flat, easy packaging. Now, the Jawbreaker writing and all the like little specs and the Jeffree Star logo is embossed on there, so it is a bit raised, which is beautiful, makes it really nice to feel. Like I said, it's really heavy, really well made. I do want to mention though, there is a little bit of glue poking out on, let me turn down my lights so you can see, hopefully. So I'll turn that down. So just, there's like a little, it's focusing on my face. There's like a little bit of glue just here that is poking out of the palette. I don't mind the little bit of glue. It's not affecting the shadow, so I don't really care. My mirror is really dirty. Let me just fold that back. I really appreciate that I can fold the palette back. That is amazing to me because I can just like rest it on my bench. The color story, I love the color story. I don't really have any pastels, so I can't wait to dig into those for another video. So I am going to do a 3 looks 1 palette video, so make sure you stick around for that. Also, I just want to make mention that I am sick. I almost came down with bronchitis. I am on antibiotics. I'm really sick, so if I have like a little bit of a huskiness to me, that's why. I am not going to be doing swatches today. You know, you've probably already seen it. I'm so late getting this up because it took a while to get to me. So I ordered from Beautylish, and so did Prue. Prue got her order in just before I did at 3 a.m. and her package I don't think has even arrived yet, and it's now Friday, a week after the launch. So I'm a little bit disappointed in Beautylish in the fact that I got mine sent and shipped before Prue even got hers sent, which doesn't make sense because her order got through first. So that's disappointing, but I do have to say the packaging that it came in was probably the most beautiful and well thought out and protective packaging I've ever got from any company ever. So I just wanted to make mention of that. If you do want to order through Beautylish, that they do really take care of the way they pack their items. Okay, I've rambled on long enough. Let's get into the tutorial. I hope you enjoy and let me know what you think of this look. My eyebrows look so heavy without anything else on. First, I'm going to take the Plouise Base, and I'm just going to pop this all over my eyelid. You know the drill. Okay, so first I'm going to go in with the shade Licorice, which is this bright red. Now, I'm a little bit offended because licorice, like true licorice, is black, not red, and I don't care what anyone says. I really wanted to do a warm tone look because I feel like I've done so many cool tone looks on my channel lately, and I like to build slowly because things can get out of control real quickly. The eyeshadow seems to be pretty buildable actually, so like even if it comes off soft. Obviously, like, I'm tapping a lot of my brush because I don't want it to fall down onto my cheek, even though it doesn't matter too much. It's just the principle of it. Let's bring this all the way in, shall we? I'm not getting a heap of kick up in the pan, but I'm also just tapping this brush into it. I'm not really swirling it around or anything. And just with a clean blending brush, I'm just going to go around the edges of that one just to see how it blends. Yeah, nice and seamlessly, which is good. Next, I'm going to go in with the shade Suck. And I'm just going to go around the edges. Now, I saw Make Me Up Missa do this as well, and it just doesn't really seem to be much of a difference between these two shades when I'm blending them together for some reason. It is blending out really nicely though, so no complaints there. I'm going to take Wow next, which is this yellow, and I'm just going to go right along the edges of the orange and red. A bit of fallout on this colour. See, that's blending out a whole lot better. I feel like all the depth I've just put down is just completely lost though in that red. These colours mix together really nicely though, like the blend is really good, but like as I said, I am losing that depth in that red shade as I blend it away, which is quite normal for pastels, but that red was quite bold, so I'm a little bit surprised that's not staying. But then again, like a true red is really hard to get, so also not super surprised. I'm gonna just go back in with Licorice and just see if I can build that up a little bit. I can build it back up a little bit. Alrighty, I'm gonna see if I can deepen it up with this shade Raspberry here. Yeah, that's a little bit better, but it's still not as deep as I would love it. I just feel like I really want a deeper color, but I mean this palette is like full of pastels. These are the deeper colors. So if I had gone in with like a pastel shade, it would have made more sense, but I didn't. I am getting a little bit more depth anyway, which is what I wanted. So I'm just gonna slowly work that into my crease. Can you see how it's just added a little bit more depth between that red? I just want the outer corner to be a little bit more deep, so I'm gonna go in with Delicious here, and it will make it a little bit purple. It's fine. I just want it to be a little bit darker out here. It's actually keeping its blue tone quite well. I don't know how it's doing that, but it's quite pigmented. I don't want to take too much because I want to keep this look quite warm tone and rich in colour. But that's certainly deepened it up a lot. I'm just going to go in with a pencil brush with a bit of raspberry on it and just go over the top again. And just make sure that's blended in. Oh, no, that's taken it off. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, because this is how I would normally blend. I haven't used Jeffree's eyeshadows before, so I don't know if I should be doing something different. I'm just going to pack that colour back on there. And I'm not going to go back in with another colour on top. I'm literally just going to smoke the edges out. Of course, my camera wasn't recording, but I've just cut the crease. So basically just went on my natural crease and then slightly above. If you don't know how to do this, I have done it in some other videos if you want to go back and look. Just want to make sure that this is nice and crisp. I can't talk during my cut creases, it just doesn't happen. So I always blend out the edge with my finger. What do I want to do? Do I want to keep it pink or do I want to add orange there? Do I want to add yellow? But I really want to use orange juice. This is hard. All the shimmers are just so stunning. Like, I just want to use all of them. But I kind of only have room for 3. I'm going to go in with And What, which is this red. I rarely ever use red shimmers. That is really pretty. But that's without Fix Plus. I'm actually going to just spray a little bit of Fix Plus on my brush because I do want it to be a little bit more popped. Yeah, that's better. I thought this would be a little bit more intense than it is, but I'm not mad because it's actually really pretty. It's not as like red in your face as I thought it would be. I'm gonna go in with orange juice, which is the orange color, obviously. I'm going to pack that next to, oh yeah, that's pretty. I saw Annette use this color in one of her looks and I was like in love with it because it's not like an orange shimmer. It's got quite a bit of gold in it and it's just super pretty. I have to do it. I've got to go in with Lemon Drop, don't I? Alright, and then I'm going to go in with Lemon Drop, which is this bold yellow. I've seen a couple people use this as well, and man, does it pack a punch. Yeah, that is pretty. I haven't re-wet my brush since I wet it with the And What red shade. This palette is beautiful. Oh, I love that. Can you guys see that blend? Oh my goodness. Okay, that is really pretty. And you know, because it kind of fades out into purple, why don't we just put some Bite Me right on the very outer corner as well. We're here, so we might as well do it. And that is a beautiful shade as well. I just want to put a little bit more Delicious, which is the blue, just in that outer corner again. I'm just blending it up into the top. I got his liquid lipstick in Strawberry Crush. I wonder if that would be bright enough to go as an eyeliner. We'll try it. If it isn't, then we'll just have to fix it. So I'm taking Strawberry Crush. I don't hate it, if that's saying something. But I don't love it either. That was a silly idea. Okay, we are going to put black eyeliner on there because we need to cover up this mess that I just made. I just can't believe how bright that yellow and orange is. It's so pretty. I'm going to clean up underneath my eye. And then do my other eye, pop some lashes on my base and everything. And then we'll do the lower lash line. Okay, so my base is done. And I'm gonna finish my eyes now. I was gonna do like a different color underneath, but I really like this look, so I'm actually going to bring what's on top down below. So I'm going back in with, what was this, Licorice. Underneath. I'm not even going to bother going in with Suck, which was the like orange, because I feel like it didn't even show up and that would just be a waste of my time. And then I'm going to go in with Wow, which was the yellow, and just really smoke those edges. And then I'm going to take Raspberry and just run that right along the lash line. Hopefully to deepen it up a little bit more. Yeah, and then I am going to go in with Delicious, which is the blue, and just run that along the outer third. And just blend that together. You know what? I know Strawberry Crush didn't work so well as like an eyeliner on top, but let's put it in the waterline. They're eye safe, so I'm just gonna treat it as if it's like a liquid lip. It'll be fine. So taking Watermelon Crush, I'm just literally just gonna peel my eye down and put that on there. Jeez, that is so bright. That actually looks really nice in the waterline, so that was a good choice. I forgot to put it on a brow bone highlight and an inner corner highlight, so I'm going to take this shade Jawbreaker here, and it's like a yellow. I'm just going to pop that there. Oh, that is really pretty as a brow highlight. And then I'm going to put it on my inner corner, and is it bright enough? You know, I feel like it's a little bit lacking. I'm gonna spray some Fix Plus on the brush just because I do want that color to stand out just a little bit more. Oh yes, that's better. With Fix Plus, it's a lot nicer. Yeah, that's really pretty. Okay, so this is the finished look, guys. This is probably one of my favorite looks that I've ever done. I love cool tones, don't get me wrong, but something about warm tones just, oh, I've missed you. Okay guys, so let me give you a breakdown of the colors I used and what I thought of them so far, because this is just a first impression. I can't give you an opinion of the whole palette because I haven't used it. So these three shades at the top, these two here, when I popped down Licorice and then tried to blend Suck out with it, there wasn't really much of a difference. So I don't know if the red in Licorice just overpowered Suck and so it wouldn't create that red and orange gradient that I wanted, or this isn't just that pigmented. I'm gonna have to try it again on its own. And then Wow, which is this yellow. It's not the most bright or pigmented yellow that I've worked with. I have worked with better ones, and the reason I say that is because it just took a little bit longer to blend it and get it to what I wanted it to be, and that's fine. I don't have any issues with that. Just had to be worked with a little bit more. Then the shimmers, oh my gosh. So Lemon Drop and Orange Juice, love them. They're just in here. Oh, Orange Juice is just probably going to be one of my favorite colors. It is so beautiful. Really love it. And which is the red. I just feel like it wasn't as bright or red as I wanted it. It's still really pretty, don't get me wrong. It just doesn't, I feel like it just doesn't translate on the eye as well as it does in the pan. Bite Me, really nice shade, nothing much to say about it. I only used a small amount of it, so yeah. And then I also did use Jawbreaker here. beautiful brow bone highlight. Not so bright enough for the inner corner though. I actually probably would have preferred something a little bit brighter, but that's okay. It still looks really nice. The whole eye look flows really well, so I'm really happy with that. Oh, I also did use Delicious. This one I might have to play with a little bit more. I did get a little bit of patchiness when I tried to blend it with the red. Might just be because they don't go so well together in terms of blending, but it could be the shadow itself. So I'm gonna maybe play with that color a little bit more as well. But like I said, in the end, like I got it to where I wanted it to be, so it's not too much of an issue for me. And then this lipstick, Strawberry Crush. Oh, it is beautiful on tan skin. Really love it. And it looks amazing in the waterline. Like I just have like this brighter neon pop. Really like that. So anyway, that's my first impression of the Jawbreaker palette. Now I do have the Brainfreeze palette, and I am going to do a quick little mini first impressions of this as well. So just make sure you stick around for that. So hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for watching, guys. See you later. Bye.